This video is a quick introduction to duplicating Formpiece forms. If you ever need to create multiple forms without copying settings, want to add bookings to existing jobs, or just test out form settings, then duplicating forms could be an option. Before we get into the details of form duplicating, just letting you know that the terms used in this video will be based on prior knowledge of creating Formpiece forms. If you don't want to create a new form and then manually copy all the settings, you can now duplicate an existing form. If you navigate to your forms and look to the right of the table, you'll see a row context button next to the Manage button. Click on the row context menu and you'll see a duplicate option. This option is only available for paid plans, so if you don't see the duplicate option, you'll need to upgrade your account. Once you hit duplicate, a modal window will pop up with a bunch of options. You'll see the name of your form and underneath it, a text field to enter the name of your new form. Just note that form names have to be unique to your account, so you can't use the same name of any other form. The next lot of switches are options for duplicating your form. If you have the Geo Search plan, you can turn on Allow Bookings to Existing Projects. Allow Bookings to Existing Projects will give you the ability to create bookings for existing quotes and jobs, including the ones that weren't created in Formpiece. If you are using the same booking form for new and existing quotes and jobs, I highly recommend having two forms, one for new bookings and the other for existing bookings. Especially if your booking form requires payments, because payments aren't supported on booking forms for existing jobs. The next option is Disable Service Selection. Only turn this option on if you don't need to add any services. That includes Simpro pre-builds and service fees. After that is Disable Booking Date Time Selection. This is suited for forms where you only need to fill in the customer or site or job details. Disable bookings can also be used for new quotes or jobs, should you want to set up a lead form that goes directly to quotes or jobs respectively. Next is Copy Services, which copy over the service templates and payment settings. If you do decide to turn on Disable Service Selection, the service settings will still copy over. This is because you could still turn off Disable Service Selection after the form has been duplicated. The Copy Calendars settings will copy all the linked staff members and their calendar settings. It also copies any of the time windows. If you turn off Copy Services and turn on Copy Calendars, you won't have any of the active calendars on the new form. The final option is the Copy Simpro Field settings, which is for the site, customer, and project fields. This also applies to the custom fields as well. Be aware that duplicating a form will not publish the form. So if you want to embed the duplicated form, you will need to update a setting and resave the form before it can be embedded. And lastly, these settings do not cover every option on the form. Other settings such as legal, capture, response actions, and Simpro notes will always copy over. So if you need to change them, you will have to do it once the form has been duplicated. Once you duplicate the form, the table will refresh and then you can manage the new form independently. The original form and duplicated form are not linked together, so once you start editing one of the forms, the settings will not carry over. The only indirect exception is if you update the service template that is linked to both forms. And that's it. Feel free to get in touch if you need some help or clarifications with some of the settings.